They say that historically Fort Worth is like the gang capital of Texas.
Yeah.
Would you say that's true?
For sure.
Why do you think that is?
When them California niggas brought gang banging to Texas, they hit Fort Worth first.
Mm.
And a lot of cripping and blood and spread through Texas through the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? Fort Worth is a big city known in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth. Like, that's what it is. You got East Texas, West Texas, San Antonio, Austin slip in at the end. You know what I'm saying? It's just how the penitentiary is. The closer you get to those cities, them people going to run it more than usual. But Fort Worth was more gang ties during the early ages of gang banging. So when it started, that's what people look at like the Mecca. Like a lot of people that's feuds in Texas that throw it up like this know that they got put on by a nigga from Fort Worth. A lot of the 6-0 niggas in Texas came from some Fort Worth niggas, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the blood shit spread it through from Fort Worth niggas, you know what I'm saying? It's just, Fort Worth was the murder capital at one point.
I mean, so you have Rolling 60s in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
What's your take on the whole Rolling 60s RICO that's happening right now in LA with Big U?
Man, it's just...
Do you know Big U, by the way?
I ran into Big U in passing, but...
Yeah, I know Big U. Me and Big U are cool. I've always been saying this. People are trying to say that I'm somehow being pressured to say I'm cool with him and he's a good dude. Nah, we've had a relationship. We did an interview. We kept in touch.
Man,
I have nothing bad to say about Big U.
Black people that's being successful, black entrepreneurs that's successful out the streets are being attacked in every city in America right now. It's going on in every hood in America, you know what I'm saying? Because just what they think, you know what I'm saying? That's what's really going on. The music business in the streets has been tied in for so long, since way, way back. But this is what's going on in America. Now is the time where people is really getting rich off of the shit that's going on the internet and music business. And people want in on that. And when I say the people, I mean the federal government. They want in on that, you know what I'm saying? And then it's easy to tie in drugs, extortion, and all that shit even if the main people not doing like you said, but you are who you hang around. If you hang around people doing this shit, they'll tie you into it. And they use gangs or affiliations to gangs as easy routes for RICOs. Because it's easy way to say you all conspire for something because y'all all technically repping the same shit as you a Crip or Blood or anything.
I mean, for example, Quando Rondo, after the situation happened in LA when his cousin Lil Pop got killed, he threw down his flag. He said, I'm not a Crip anymore. I don't want to have anything to do with this. When you look at the way the government treats people who are officially affiliated with gangs, I mean, you have gang enhancements, right? You could get 5 years, you throw a gang enhancement on, they'll turn to 10 years before you know it. Would you yourself say, listen, I don't have nothing to do with no gangs or nothing. This was when I was younger. I'm a professional rapper now. I don't have nothing to do with that.
I told them folks a million times I ain't no motherfucking gang member. I ain't never in life ever admitted to no police or anything on record saying, yes, I am a member of this gang. And if I ever did say affiliated with gangs, some shit I said it when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Because these days, gang banging really don't exist. I mean, it exists in some spots of the country, don't get it twisted, but I feel like where gang banging is super hot at, either a place that got onto it late or it's where it started at type shit. That's why Chicago and LA is super fucked up, because that's where gangs come from. LA, they come from Chicago. Right. But now you see how it is, period. Allies and enemies ain't the same simple. It's not as simple as black and white is saying they from there, we in tour with them. Now it's they hang with them and they hang with them and they hang with them, but we in tour with them, but we cool with them. It's just everything renegade because of the cliques and shit right now. So it's not even gangs anymore. It's just really a free-for-all in everywhere. Because it's like that in my city.
Right, and it's like that in Chicago too.
It's like that everywhere.
Like there's no Larry Hoover in Chicago that's calling the shots with, all the BDs.
Man, they don't give a damn about no OGs, big homies, godfathers, chairmen, none of that. Nowhere young niggas is killing them. Because why would I listen to him and he could probably teach me something when all I gotta do is kill him and then I got all his stripes.
Yeah, man, listen, it's a road that I've seen a lot of people go down that have regretted.
This is the mentality that people have been bred with for decades. It's hard. It's a cycle that's hard to break, especially coming from a Chicago or Los Angeles, who generations in.
Yeah.
It's not gonna ease. It's hard to break saying this when this is generations in. This is something we've been doing for 30 or 40 years. How are we gonna stop this cycle? Some people don't even know why they tripping. I didn't know why either. When I was first growing up, I didn't know why I was beefing with them Stop 6 niggas. I didn't have no idea. I just knew that's what it was. Now the young niggas from my hood and shit, I remember being in jail before I went back to the feds. I used to laugh with the young niggas. They got murders. And they beefing with the other side niggas. Or they might be from the other side and I'd be like, damn, you don't even know what the war about, do you? And they don't never know. They think it's such and such. Nah, it's before then. So what about then? And I tell them, I can't tell you the answer because, nigga, I don't even know.
Okay, so, for example, I remember I interviewed Big U. I talked to him about the Rolling 60s, A-Tray, Crip war. That shit started in 1980. That is 45 years ago.
Shit old than a bitch.
Way older than you.
Way older than me.
I was a little kid when it was happening. Not to say I had any sort of involvement whatsoever. But I bet you, and when I talked to him about the start of that beef, he didn't even really know. Had something to do with a girl, and someone got mad, and someone got shot, and that there was a retaliation, and something.
People that been killing about that.
Yeah.
Years later.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't until when Nipsey Hussle died, they had a peace walk where you had Rolling 60s and A-Trays actually walking together. Like, that had never happened in like 40 years. And, yeah, man, it's crazy to me that you see this type of thing, this multi-generational war that happens where bodies are dropping on both sides and people don't really know why. You were just, the same way you said it, you're being told to hate this person that you've never met. And they're telling that person the same thing about you. And that's it. And everyone's just going along with it.
That shit insanity.
It's insanity.
That shit is insanity, but I'm saying, think about a motherfucker that really got to live this reality every day. Because that's where I'm coming from. It don't matter if I don't feel no type of way about these folks. They feel some type of way about me. I got to protect myself. And sometimes protecting yourself is not just being on defense. Sometimes you got to get on offense. Do something to somebody so they don't do something to you, or just they don't do something to your people. You know how fucked up a feeling that is? You know what kind of position I'd have been put in to where it's like, damn, I ain't got no choice. So when I had a choice, I picked the wrong one. Now I ain't got one.